Rounding up season 2 will be completely incomplete without mentioning our one-on-ones, the conversations we've had with some of the brightest shining stars from our countries, people who have represented us out there, people who were putting in all this work, but still don't mind giving me access and letting me ask all of the questions that I tend to ask, questions that are sometimes a bit personal. Questions that are sometimes a bit too close to home, too close for comfort, but they still give us access and allow us to ask all of these questions. People who are extremely talented. The beautiful, who don't really have to, but choose to answer anyway. People who are unafraid to answer these personal questions.
Get personal.
You're not scared? You're not.
I'm not scared.
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm not JB.
We're going back to being professional. So I was wondering, like for a man like yourself, who's a man of words, is it difficult? I mean, do you always think the audience understands what you're saying, or do you ever water it down a bit for them?
You know what? Initially, I was like, people have to be taught, so you have to water down. That's why my earlier music came out on a mixtape. I wasn't happy with it because that wasn't me. Then after a while, I figured, hold on, but who are the people we listen to in UG? We love us some Jay-Z. We love Jay-Z. He doesn't water down anything. We love, well, people love Lil Wayne, but they love Eminem also. They love Kanye. These people go hard. So I was like, you know what, let me just go hard. So watering down, no, it's not something for me. I hope people get it. If they don't, they can always hit me up and ask. I get a few people saying, oh, what did you mean here? What did you mean here? You know, which is dope because it's easier. That means people are listening.
The vocally gifted.
I'm really interested in being out there to represent my country on a global, international stage in terms of arts, and especially in live music. Because so many, like we listen to Yori Yori, South African music, it's all good. But we also have good music. Why is it that people don't know it out there? Me, along with every other musician in Uganda, I'd like to be a part of that contribution, to be out there to play music. And everyone goes, I want to know what else is coming from Uganda. I want to be a contribution to the ambassadors of the Ugandan arts. But of course, personally, I'd like to grow way even better musically, have great albums out, use my music to inspire people around me, and maybe build something greater than just material things.
Athletes who have represented this country on an international level.
Yeah, I'm so also happy to be in one. Is what?
One-on-one.
One-on-one. That's so big, great. You know, I've been seeing this show, but I didn't know that one day I'll be on this show. So
before there was a boxing superstar, before the Nyakanas, before the Kasimomas, there was the Ugandan destroyer, Justin Juko, the man who hails from Masaka proudly. In fact, I think it was on one of your fights. It was a fight with Floyd Mayweather, and I heard them shout out, from Masaka, Uganda.
Yeah.
How come, you know, it's people go to Vegas and, you know, they like coming from Kampala suddenly? Why is it the Masaka so embedded in your...
Well, Masaka is where I was born, where I started schooling, where I started boxing, and that's where I'm bigger than anywhere.
Lyricist with wordplay and words for days.
Commercial MCs, I did not really go deep into the culture and, you know, the kind of, you know, the Bataka underground type thing. No, I didn't really start from that. I didn't see it, so it was not really a priority to go there. Okay. I wanted to be that, you know, TV, you know, the star, not the one that's representing the struggle. No, not that.
No. And rappers who created quite the stir. The hip-hop industry in Uganda is growing. Yes. You must have noticed that there's a lot of, I'm not going to call it imitation, but yes, we do imitate a lot from both the East and West Coast in America. Who's the best rapper you've heard, apart from yourself, do not say yourself, in Uganda, and thought that, wow, can you imagine this kid sounds original? Or...
I like, there's a cat coming up named Play.
Yeah.
He's really good. I've heard him and I was like, he can cross over.
Yeah.
There's also, for me, when I first came out here, I used to listen to Clear Cut, like The Myth. He has good songs. He has very great punchlines and stuff, and even Navio has good stuff. You can hear it, you know.
Yeah.
In terms of English hip hop.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna hate because of the little feud that we've been having. They're still good MCs. You know what I'm saying? So.
Some will become brand names in recent memories. How's the trip been from that to Sharon O, the brand?
Oh, it's a very big challenge right now because I am starting a Sharon O as a brand, and I also have to work along with Obsessions, which I do, and that is music.
I do hope you're aware of the fact that people think you're drop dead gorgeous. You've known this for a while, right?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Oh my God, everywhere you go,
seriously.
people are like, Sharon O's from here. Do Ugandan girls look like that? Do you ever feel like people think you're just a pretty face?
I wonder. It's so funny because when I came out, people were like, oh my God, Sharon is so blonde, Sharon is being this. But in the house, there's certain things that I would do just to get people's attention, to react that I don't know this, to, you know, just to piss them off, you know. And it's so funny how people here related me to that, but no, they shouldn't insult my intelligence. I'm a very, very intelligent woman. I'm very hardworking and very ambitious.
I'm flying away, living like a star, I'm flying away.
I hate to stir up some old memories, but remember when the Cranes actually stood a chance of qualifying to the AFCONs, when we all supported and cheered them on? Nambole, will it ever pack like this again? But there was one game, not the last one, the one before that, Guinea-Bissau. Stadium for Uganda Cranes versus Guinea-Bissau. Are you ready? Colorful it was. The Cranes didn't disappoint, scoring 2-0 against the rivals. The Cranes win. Jubilations follow, a tremendous opportunity for them to qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations. What a fantastic win for the Uganda Cranes on home ground with a packed Nambola Stadium. We're at Mandela National Stadium having a ball. There's some places we go to and there's just so much to remember, like such memorable events, such memorable trips. One of them was Arua, a 6-hour trip in a bus up north to a place I had never been, I don't know. But it turned out to be one of the most memorable episodes of Login. There was so much Arua had to offer. And I also happened to meet somebody at a bridge, the baboon. We all remember the baboon. The baboon. I have never seen an animal sit in the middle of the road. You know, I know, I'm a bit of an airhead sometimes, but I really have never seen an animal sit in the middle of the road. You take a look right here, I have a friend who's scared of me. An attempt to come close to this wild animal turned out to be a not so good idea. Luckily, all ended well. The things I go through for my job. Seriously. I still can't remember what had me approach that baboon, but we're not gonna do a trip down memory lane the whole episode. Staying true to Login and Login format, we will show you a summary of the events that took place in Kampala this week after the break.